Hey everyone, Jason here from MMOHuts.com. Today we're showing off a sneak preview of the latest class coming to Warface, Sed. Okay, good to go.
Okay,
So-
let's start then. I'm gonna introduce you guys to Ivan Pobyarjin. Ivan, are you here? Are you with us?
Yep. Hey guys.
Yeah, so Ivan is a lead producer on Warface, and he's going to be leading the presentation today. I'll be here from time to time just to chime in with a question or tell us about the time we have. We have 1 hour to play multiple modes with the new class, and the big Titan update is coming out to PC this October and to consoles later this year, hopefully. And let me just pass forward to Ivan. He can tell you all the details.
Okay, thank you very much. Hello guys, once again. Nice to meet you. I'm happy to welcome you today on our, exclusive preview session of Warface Titan update. So before we start, just a small brief information about what was going with the game a little bit earlier, latest year. Yeah. Since the game released in 2013, it was pretty much a long time ago. So Warface has changed a lot, and our player base has currently reached 80 million player, I guess, from all over the globe. And for now, we have inside the game like 70 maps, different maps, more than 100 types of unique and real existing weapons. 11 special operations is the same like raids in MMORPG, and 10 PvP mods, which are unique and different from each other. So, but throughout all this time, we always had 4 traditional classes in game. So this Rifleman, Sniper, Medic, and Engineer. This October, we are releasing a big update in Warface on PC, and we are launching the 5th class of characters with its own gameplay mechanics, unique weapons, and dozens of new achievements. So we believe that the update Warface Titan will enrich Warface gameplay experience and bring new excitement from the beloved PvP and PvP missions. So what is 5th class is about? We called it Sed. Sed, it's acronym, and it's called like Synthetic Engineer Double. It's a humanoid robot, first introduced in the mission Chernobyl. It was raid last year as one of the enemy types. It was Sed version, 1.0. This summer, we launched a different raid, the second one called Operation Mars. This is a co-op campaign where players got the opportunity to play one part of the campaign as Sed. And this was Sed 2.0 version, some introduction to the lore of the game. And the reception has been very great among the community, so we decided to go further and develop Sed as a standalone class of characters, make it unique and different from other classes, and that set the class into all the PvP mods and all PvE missions and all raids in Warface. So before we start playing, and I will just go deeper to the set description of its unique features and weapons, I just would like to make a small notification that the version of the build we are showing you today is still being polished. And as our closest server is located in Russia, you might be experiencing some slight delays in the gameplay, but our team has tried its best to make it as smoothly as it could be for you guys.
Yeah, quick note from my side. So this is a test server we're talking about. Obviously, when the game launches, everything should be lag free. But this is just for the demo. There could be some small lag. Hopefully not, because we tried our best to eliminate it.
I anticipated a little lag.
Yeah, but hopefully there would be any. So I believe let's start. I believe you have already entered the game with the accounts and passwords provided to you in advance. Have you?
Yes.
Cool.
Yep,
Very cool. So now we are going to play 3 PvP mods out of 10 available in Warface up to date, and we're going to show you different maps for you to try all the new features of new class. So to start, we need to join Versus mod. Please click the button Versus in the main menu.
Mm-hmm.
Then a little bit down near the button versus, you can find the button standard.
Say again?
Near the button versus, you may find the button standard.
Standard, okay.
Yeah, okay, please click on it. Do you see any room created inside or just empty space right now?
Empty space.
Warface.
Okay, empty space. No, not a problem. Just please take a look on the left upper corner of the game and find the button change channel.
On the right. On the right.
Oh, on the right, sorry, yeah.
I'm seeing Titan Hands on Wide Street, free for all.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And for those who didn't see the room, just please change the channel and select the channel called Professional Player 01 and join it. And you will see this room.
There we go.
Yeah, the room called Warface Titan Hands Up. Just click select this room and press button join. In the upper menu, you can find the images of the classes. Please select Titan. It's an image with a school on it. This is not a final localization. In the final version, it would be called Sed, as I mentioned before.
I had a
So in
chance to sort of mess around with it a little. It's a really fun class.
I hope so. Anyway, during the session, you may change the class on the flight. So just please click escape button, select different class if you would like to check on how to play against the set, for example, and it will be fine. So you may just jump from one class to another and it will be almost fine. So if we are ready, just please click ready button and let's go.
Okay.
Yeah, for the first match, we are going to play free-for-all. Do someone need to explain what this mode is about? Or everything is just very comfortable to understand? Okay, so free-for-all, this mode very simple. You need to eliminate other players, and that's all. So you may respawn after a few seconds if you are killed, and the game continues while the clock is ticking or until somebody reaches the score limit. And that's all the rules. Very simple. Originally, we choose this mod to play first because it's the best way to train to play a set and to understand how strong it differs from other classes in Warface. In general, all the rules apply to human classes of characters are not applicable for set class. So, the game is beginning. I will try just to explain what differs set from other classes. So first of all, Sed is a heavy armored machine. So something like the Terminator in the world of Warface. And that affects its speed. In comparison to other classes in Warface, Sed is running very slow. But to compensate this, his lower speed, we increase Sed's stamina. That means that he cannot get tired and can run as long as you want him to run. So just press shift button and you can run as long as you can. So stamina doesn't end for him during the match. Also, additional difference from other classes is so that Sed can be repaired and resurrected by engineer only, not medic, as it happens to be with human classes of the characters. And Sed has its unique weapons. He has primary weapon as a heavy machine gun, like Terminator, and heavy machine gun has unique techniques of firing. This is hip fire only, with unique spread reduction feature and overheating feature. If we're talking about spread reduction feature, initially it has a high spread, but the longer you fire continuously, the smaller the spread gets. When you stop firing, spread starts increasing again. And back to your overheating feature, when you shoot, your heavy machine gun heats up. When you stop shooting it, it cools down. If you continuously for a while, it overheats and stops shooting until cool down. And one more difference, that Sed has no armor. So his armor is infinite, and it's very cool. Especially this feature is totally cool when you're playing PvE, for example. And also Sed has a unique secondary weapon. This is a grenade launcher. And this grenade launcher is special one because the armor he is using can blind enemies but do a little bit damage than usual grenade launchers. And also one more interesting thing that, for example, in our games there is special places where people can climb, for example, on the second floor with help of each other. And Sed has unique features that he has self-climbing, so he doesn't need any help. He just go to this place, press space button, and climb on it without any help of anyone. So now I just propose to play a little bit and just feel how it like to play with a heavy armored robot.
Oh, it's a hoot. Like, I'm rubbish at shooters, but it's my kind of gun.
Yeah, nevertheless, Sed also has some weak points as well, because if we doesn't add some of them, he will be just too powerful for the players. So one of his weakest point is that he very how to say his big weak point is melee attack. So if you take, for example, the knife, you can just go to the melee close to the Sed and just kill him with one touch.
Is there like a lore explanation for it? How can you kill like a robot with one knife? I'm just curious.
Really it has, because when players play with Sed on PvE, on Mars, for example, or Chernobyl, they kill its enemy by going to his close to him and like destroy the chip behind of him, and this was like a melee attack, and that's why we just put the same mechanics to the PvP as well, and I believe for players it should be understandable.
Okay. Did you guys try the grenade launcher yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a couple kills with it.
It's sort of hard for me to aim, but I really like that it can blind people.
Yeah, this is very useful, especially when you are just trying to enter some buildings. You just put the grenade launcher, put the grenade to the house, and then enter with machine gun and destroy everything inside. And also, it's very comfortable to use it. For example, if you knock down the human, some human, you just put the grenade launcher and then just destroy with one touch everyone who is just knocked down. One more interesting thing about Sed that, for example, in PvE there are special NPC who just can knock down the character and destroy him with melee attack. With Sed, these mechanics works in different way. Because, for example, NPC cannot knock down the Sed by its own. So this gives the opportunity, for example, to take people's Sed to the team in order to use it like a tank in PvE. So it's very useful. And one more interesting thing is that, for example, if you were killed and you're playing like a human, medic can resurrect and heal you if you're a human. Instead, these mechanics work in different way, because to heal and resurrect Sed, we need another class called Engineer. So if you would like to see how it works, you may just switch to the Engineer, find the Sed who is just knocked down or just killed, and can resurrect it with a special equipment we provided to Engineer. And this provides us some additional, how to say, maybe synchronization between the classes in PvE and team-based PvP mods as well.
Guys, don't forget to slide. If you'd like to slide, you just need to press the F button together with Shift.
And his facade also has some additional benefits. For example, if you slide, your spread reduction a little bit slower than when you stand by. That gives you some a little bit increase in speed before your aim would be just concentrated on one point.
Narrowed, yeah.
Yeah.
So, who's winning?
I can tell you who it's not.
Hard to say.
Not me, really. I'm talking too much to try to win something in this match. I found someone, but sorry, it's not me.
So, is there like different kinds of weapons for Sed, or just one fixed weapon?
Originally, initially from the start, there would be 2 machine guns for him. Right now, we are playing with the second one. And with upcoming updates, I believe we will add additional weapons for him as well. So yes, this class would be development, and the new weapons would be delivered for him with upcoming updates. Also, you can upgrade your set with additional models. It's not upgraded like the humans with like with jacket, helmet, gloves, shoes. He is upgraded with models, and models not changes his visual style. Like put another brain for him, another heart for him, another difficult mechanical devices to him. And it boosts your stats, it boosts your power, but not boosts your visual style. And according to the visual style, we have a lot of plans to add for him, like full body suits, which totally change his look like from visual style. And also we would like we have an idea just to try to collaborate with franchise owners of Terminator and make, for example, visual style like real Terminator inside the game, because it would be really fun.
Yeah, it'd be cool if we looked like the T800.
Yeah, it's very cool. Also, that will provide us additional opportunity for the future, because, for example, there are a lot of heavy guns, like sniper rifles against the tanks, or maybe heavy machine guns, or maybe some artillery or something like this, which cannot be held by human, but Sed could do so. And maybe in future, I cannot say we are pretty sure about this, but anyway, in future, maybe, for example, we will add him sniper rifle, which will help him to eliminate any people, which is just with one shot, and something like this.
I'm not sure if I haven't mentioned it before, but as you can see, Sed is kind of easy class to start with, because you do not really have to aim, and you have lots of firepower. And even though he's kind of has slow moving, but you still it is easier to get used to him. So this is a good starting point. However, during our playtests, we managed to get some of our esports teams to play it, and we kind of have different feedback from it. And since Warface has team deathmatch mode, which we will showcase later on, it has some unique tactics. So you have to combine different classes in order to improve Sed's performance during the match.
Yeah, and also one more trick you can use with playing Sed. For example, due to he has unlimited ammo, you can, for example, start to take a look on the minimap during the game, see where is spotlights of the enemies on the minimap, and if you see that someone is close enough to you, you can start to fire in advance and just quit from the cover and just destroy and eliminate your rival on the fly. So, guys, free-for-all has ended, and now I would like to propose you to try Team Deathmatch PvP mod on the map Motel. This is one of the most popular map inside the Warface community. The main idea behind this classic mod is that there are 2 teams fighting against each other, and the goal is to kill as many enemies as you can. The first team which reaches the maximum score is around 150 kills or has a high score when the time expires wins the match, and that's all. So when killed, player can respawn again and after a few seconds. And due to this is a team-based match, for example, if you were killed and you are playing Sed, for example, engineer can resurrect you, or if you play like a human, medic can resurrect you, and you can just keep going to play after resurrection. Okay, let's go. Everyone is ready.
Good to go.
Yep.
Whew.
I see 2 engineers in our team, which means we can reactivate Sed during the match when he's killed, and we can also help him during the match.
Okay, I think Ivan is on the opposing team from mine.
Yes, exactly. And I'm not talking too much right now. I'm dangerous. Be careful.
Okay. Damn.
That was cool again.
A lot of pressure, a lot of pressure. Guys, you are playing really well. Dangerous rivals.
You don't have to lie to me. I'm actually fairly new to Warface. I'm not, new to FPS, but I am pretty.
But
new to
Warface is a casual game. It's very easy to learn and hard to master,
And this is exactly the kind of class I like to play. Heavy gun, not a lot of precise aiming required, plenty of bullets.
Yeah. Very easy. You're right.
I was almost triple kill.
Finally, my first kill. Oh, thank you, Evgeny. So kind.
Are you guys helping each other or what?
Yep.
Oh, I was hoping that would have been my kill.
Oh,
Woo!
there's a fire here.
Oh shit. Wrong person. Whoops. Good thing friendly fire's not on.
Oh, the friendly fire here is just switched off. But for example, if we are playing, for example, esports matching or rating matches, or for example, hard difficulty mission in PvE, friendly fire is on, and in this way you should be careful.
Makes sense.
One of the strongest point of Warface is that we have a lot of different content for all types of audience, and everyone can find something which is comfortable to play with, and just find friends who would like to play the same, for example, PvP mods or PvE content.
So
No,
can Set be blinded as well?
yes, he is. So we are trying to working with the audience as close as possible, and collecting information and feedback from them month to month, and trying to prepare the updates, which are also very regular according to their opinion. Because, for example, as I believe starting from the year 2017, we're updating the game every month without any changes from this. So every month, users get something new. It could be maybe new maps, or maybe new PvE modes, or maybe PvP maps, new weapon, new skins, new events, or maybe battle passes. So every month we provide for them something, and that's helped a game a lot due to it helps us to involve new users who never played Warface before to try the game, and also help us to return back the players who by some reason just left the game some time ago, and they would like just to check out what coming new to the game during this time, and it helps really a lot.
And we really have lots of different content. For example, we have like event type of content, like for holiday season or for April Fool's Day, Halloween. And during one of our playtests, we had one of our colleague who used the magic wand as a melee weapon, and I was playing as a Sed, so he was just running around telling us that he's a fairy, and he killed me a lot of times. I felt not that great. It was funny to him, not for me.
It's just because you has been killed.
Definitely, that is the reason. Yes, not
Yeah.
because of the magic wand.
Yes, and for example, the closest update which will be go live is this update with Sed, and for example, till the end of the year we have a lot of additional content we would like to release. For example, we have a big update with our new movement system, which should improve the gameplay of the players a lot, just to make it more smoothly, more precise, more less laggy, and so on and so on. So this very anticipated, this very this update is very like how to say.
Ooh.
This update will make lots of our fans happy, and it took us around like a year and 4 months to actually develop it, to finish it, to test it, and this will bring huge changes to Warface, and we really are expecting it. And also, Ivan, we will have lots of events and updates till then.
Yes, you are right, because right after this we will release some Halloween content with some interesting and seasoned content like special operations, PvP maps, special achievements, and new stuff you can acquire during this period of time. Also, after this, we are planning to release a PvP map on Mars with lowest gravitation, like it is on real on this red planet. After this, we are planning to release PvE Arena. It's like it's some kind of special operations, but it's different from previous one, because it's like a survival arena where you should survive from different waves of NPC who is trying to destroy your base, and you can just build different defense structures, like towers, maybe like machine guns, stationary machine guns, and so on, which help you to defend your position. And after this, it should be Christmas and Christmas content with new map branded by Christmas setting, and new content, new skins for the weapons, and so on. So
and since
a lot of stuff is coming.
You already told about Halloween. The biggest addition to the Halloween event is a pumpkin. You can actually throw pumpkins.
It's some kind of claymore, which you can just put to the knees of your rival, and it will explode with, with a voiceover like. Moreover, I just forgot to mention for Sed class we have made a special voiceover which has the mechanic voice. You can just try it on. For example, press F4, and it will reproduce some interesting voice. There are different one on F1, F2, F3, F4. You can select the class of the voiceover and then select this special move. For example, if you would like to say regroup, you press F3, F1. And voiceover says sometimes it's humorous a little bit. So yeah, cool.
I have a question. You talked about all these updates and the Warface being a free-to-play game. Obviously, what do you need to pay for, and what is free?
You need to pay nothing at all. Just all this content is free to play, so you may enjoy it just for free.
And by
But
completing
there must be something.
okay, by completing missions and different rates, you may earn in-game currency, which you may then use for purchasing top guns or better equipment, etc. Obviously, we have some in-game monetization, but there is no need, to pay actual money to play the game.
And actually, when we talk about Sed, you really do not have to pay.
Yes, sure.
So set will be unlocked whenever the update goes live.
It will be unlocked, and as Ivan said, there are superior type of main gun for Sed. It will be unlocked during your progression, during you leveling up in the game.
Yeah. More is designed so. For example, in our game we have supplies mechanics, which bring you where you need to spend a good enough time to unlock all the progression. For example, for different classes, but to make Sed more available for players and help him to play with new class very easy. We just put all these items available as soon as you just reach some kind of levels inside the game. I believe level 25 or 30 would be at the final state. And for example, when you reach your account on level 30, it would be really very quickly. You will get full progression for the Sed and can play on the same level as player, for example, who spent, for example, a year collecting different stuff for different classes and so on. So very easy to get, very easy to start. Okay, we have finished. It was pretty fast, I guess. Now I would propose to play Destruction mod on a new map, which is called Hollywood. It's a beautiful setting where you find yourself on the movie production set. Really. When we created this map, we taken a lot of photo of real movie studios on the Hollywood and trying to reproduce the feel like you fighting on the real Hollywoods, for example, hangar where the movies created. In this mod, you need to the rules of this mod very, very easy as well. So in this mod, you need to destroy all 3 enemy positions by sending coordinates to aircraft. Alternatively, if you need to defend your position, then dominate the enemy team and gain the desired number of points before the enemy destroyed all your positions. Your aircraft will deliver an airstrike as soon as the coordinates are transmitted. And coordinates are transmitted once you activate a computer in the center of the map by holding the use button. So first you capture the enemy position, then protect this point, and pretty easy. So that's pretty easy to understand. As soon as the game will start, you'll clearly understand what to do. Okay, everyone is ready. Let's go.
Almost.
What
I
is-
think Blackwood team has much stronger.
It's okay.
Reset.
It's okay. No, not a problem, really. Sed
Yeah,
is
because
very.
Ivan, you are in the Blackwood team, of course.
It's okay. Sed class is very well balanced. There is no matter by which class you are playing. Every class well balanced, and you could be performed on any of them. I just
It's
promise
probably
it.
fine.
Yeah. What is interesting point in this map, for example, sometimes one team, for example, win and the second one lose. For example, if a rival team just makes the first airstrike, our team will get additional opportunities and some advantages like a loser team, to which will help us, for example, to acquire the point by the end. These mechanics help us to make the battle more balanced, and so if you, for example, win, the game become for you a little bit difficult. If you lose, the game become for you a little bit easier, and this help create a really good and well balanced battles during the match. We are dominating. It's cool.
Okay,
Not a lot still,
Our
but
first
still.
come on.
We're winning.
Pew.
We lose our position.
Enemies captured command post.
Can't have that.
Come on, a little bit left for the first airstrike from our side. Ah. Yes.
Yeah,
we
if
have
you guys have
defended
any
the position.
questions, you are very welcome to ask them, or you can ask them after the demo. It's both is fine. Just saying.
We're fighting.
We captured command post. The enemy have destroyed our command post.
So, right now our team make the first airstrike, and our opponents get additional ways how they can attack this point of interest in the center of the map. I believe as soon as the second airstrike would be damaged, you will get the access to the second floor of this map, and it will be much easier to defend this
Oh,
position.
shit.
I will try to be helpful this time. I'm playing as an engineer, and I will try to resurrect someone. Please, please, let me do that. Let me do that. Yes, I am helpful. All right. No, 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 no. Help. That was fast.
Enemies captured command post.
No, Ella's in control.
Captured command post.
Oh,
Guess who is that? That was
It was you. Really? Ah.
yeah.
I just got killed.
A knife against sniper rifle was a bad decision. I regret it.
With such a small
I will
map.
do better next time.
Command post
So,
neutralized. Good job.
right now we are on the same position.
Enemies captured command post.
Everyone has,
Don't-
Yeah, equal chances.
yeah, 1-1.
I just look at
We
the,
captured
at the
command post.
statistics. I am the 5th player in the match. Turns out I'm not really that helpful. A shame.
Ah.
To play better.
Well, this has been a bloodbath. Ah.
They started to win. It's impossible.
Enemies captured command post.
Defend
Cool.
the position.
Ha. Not this day. Not this day.
Ain't gonna happen, Nastya.
There we go.
Grenade.
We captured command post.
Let's do so.
Ah, damn.
Enemies captured command post. We captured command post.
Almost a little bit. Almost.
Damn, the whole squad showed up.
Top enemy player named Glorious George. I officially declare that I will find you,
And kill you.
and we will make we will settle this, you know, in a different way.
Sorry.
What happened?
This is second airstrike on our base, and right now we have access to the second floor.
Command post
So
neutralized. Good job.
right after we, I just can show you up. On this right after we after respawn place. Right now we can just go to second floor, and this will help us to protect this
Captured
point of view.
command post. The enemy destroyed our command post.
Oh, this one's getting close.
Oh!
No.
Okay, am I the only one who is defending the position? Warface team.
You call that
Yo,
defense, soldier?
You're winning. You're winning.
At least I'm trying. No, I just got killed.
Amateur.
Oh yeah.
Well, you actually play better than me. Oh no, you just die less than me.
It's just because you sacrifice yourself, you know, to resurrect Sed.
Glorious George, this was the final warning. Please stop doing this.
Nope, that's mine. You can't have it.
Ah.
Okay, Warface team, we have pretty good chances to win.
Captured command post.
Just
yeah.
a little bit. Oh,
Just left your spotlight.
Yep. Come on.
Well, at least they died. That's all that matters. We gotta get control again.
They're on the second floor. They're trying to take our point of view. Come on. It's not allowed for them to do so.
We captured command post.
Got it.
Yeah.
Man, this is... Okay, George.
We'll find you, really.
My hubris.
Enemies captured
Yeah, cool.
command post.
I'm a Titan now. So who's laughing now, George?
We captured command post.
Okay, guys, we're almost there. We're almost there.
Enemies
Just a few
captured
more
command
seconds. No way.
Oh, it was almost double.
Protect this. Almost win. 20 points, 11 points.
We captured command
Oh.
Come on. Take it.
Enemies captured command post.
I
Allied
think you
command
won.
post
Yeah.
destroyed.
Won.
Yeah!
Okay.
That was fun.
Oh, that was great.
Yeah, okay guys, did you enjoy it?
Yes, absolutely.
Do you want to play any other mode? Or maybe PvE mission? Just an easy one.
Yeah, like PvE would be cool.
Yeah, that
See
would
what
be.
it's like PvE.
Yeah, I'm down
Okay,
for a
let's
PvE
go.
mission.
Okay then.
We will take an easy one. Just relax a little bit. Okay, we will ask engineer just to send us invite to the predefined room, so it will be very quickly. Hold on.
So we need to leave this room.
You will now receive an invitation for the PvE mission.
Okay, we are waiting.
Just a little bit, yeah. Just a little bit more to wait. We're almost great.
There it is. Watch out for highly volatile car wrecks. That doesn't sound fun. That sounds less than ideal.
I haven't been invited, and this is fixed. Okay. Join and going. So we have some briefing from our supervisors from Warface team, and the mission begins.
Every manifestation of Blackwood in the Middle East must be destroyed.
Secure the area and neutralize all Blackwood forces.
Hell yeah. Blackwood troops are gonna get shot in their big stupid faces.
In this mission, you will find the opponents which carry out a big shield. These enemies is very, very dangerous for the human-like characters due to they knocking the character down and then defeat him with melee attacks. But Sed has a protection from them because Sed cannot be knocked down. So Sed is a very good weapon to fight against such rivals.
Checkpoint. Restoration and revival complete. Heavy gunner sighted. Take him down.
Yeah, just pay attention to the rooftops as well. There are a lot of enemies on them. Ah, we have a mini boss here. He's already died.
We got him.
Ammo, health, and armor.
Yeah, I wasn't pretty quick enough. You guys are just unbelievable. Like it's popular to say nowadays, you're breathtaking.
Helicopter is inbound. Prepare for extraction.
Oh, I love this minigun.
During this Halloween season, in our game will appear one, I believe maybe the old operation called Zombieland, something like this. This special operation is unique due to it has a lot of zombies, very big amount of them, which is just running and trying to kill you. And the main point here is just try to survive. And playing with Sed during
Oh,
this
that's
mission,
gonna be
it would be
bonkers.
really, really cool, yeah.
Oh, that'll be nuts.
Well, as soon as Halloween will start, just try to join Warface and try this out. It's it's really fun. Now I guess we will see one of the bosses of this mission, very close enough.
The enemy have an advanced battlefield mech.
Excellent.
Battlefield,
Rocket launchers to
it
bring
would be
down.
Battlefield mech. It's very huge. Ah, I see him.
I'm not scared. He looks like a chump.
Aim for the cockpit to bring down the mech.
I've watched enough Mobile Suit Gundam to know where to aim.
Yes, here around the battlefield, marked with yellow marker, you can find, for example, a rocket launcher, which can help to get him down.
imagine Set can't do that though. He's stuck with the weapons he has.
Yeah, for example, maybe a little bit later we will give him such a big weapon. Why
Oh
not?
yeah, I can see him with like a massive rocket launcher or cannon,
Yeah, with 4
flamethrower.
missiles inside, yeah, it is really cool. That is very cool class because he provides us some additional opportunities to introduce to the game something definitely new content, which was not not like unavailable, but not too proper to introduce before. But right now, it will make it sense, and we can
Yeah.
add some heavy guns, really heavy. And helicopter, our evacuation.
Now, as idle curiosity, can that helicopter just like crush players? Like if you're standing in the wrong spot, can they just get killed by it?
I believe yes, you can. So if you stand beside below the helicopter and it's sitting down and you stand below him, you would be crushed. Yeah. And here are the heroes.
Yeah, pretty fast, guys. Well done. So, do you have any questions or want to play something else? Want to share with us your feedback?
The only thing I was wondering, well, his secondary weapon, does it have limited ammo? Because I know the chain gun has unlimited ammo, but it's
Yes. The the secondary ammo has limited ammo for the round. It's 2 bullets, one inside the weapon, and the second one like as a reserve. So only 2 bullets per your life. And that's all.
okay. So there are no like ammo drops you can pick up or anything. You just have to use them wisely.
Yes, you are right. This is a balanced metric which we just would like to make in order to not allow the situation when users just go in and spamming the grenades everywhere, because this like a little bit broke the gameplay. So
Yeah,
the
yeah.
limit of 2 is good enough right now.
I can see that. That makes sense. I mean, I would like
Yeah.
more of them, but that's just me being honest.
Yeah, you're right.
I like Set though. It's definitely something different compared to what because I haven't played a lot of Warface, but I've watched a lot of it. I've covered a lot of our news for it, so it's definitely, I think he'll shake up the meta for PvE and PvP a lot.
Yeah, that's the main idea, because sometimes maybe for example, if your game is too long on the market, sometimes you should bring some interesting updates which help you just to trigger the audience and provide some totally new for the gameplay. And we believe that this 5th class will do this job for us, and it would be really cool.
Oh, definitely. I like playing him. He's definitely my kind of character.
Yeah, cool. Nice to hear.
Aaron, do you have some questions?
No, pretty straightforward. Thank you.
Oh, thank you too.
Okay,
we
thank you
totally
guys.
enjoyed.
Thank you. It was
Thank
a lot
you
of
very much.
fun.